Hello and welcome back to Sprite Plays Starseed Pilgrim. After the last episode where we did a bit of farming, I actually went and lost all of those seeds, making a mistake, and then I went on to lose like 3 more farming runs, but eventually I finally managed to get 58 seeds for us to go into this level. I do not remember what's in this level, I do not remember the rules, let's check it out. Alright, so we're starting with the usual complement, but we are starting with a slightly different dig pattern. That is going to mess up some of my strategies, and we're going to have to be very careful about where we do our digging, because we can't dig as surgically as we usually do. Now here we do have an opportunity, if we're careful, to get rid of some of this orange, but we can't get rid of very much of it because of our dig pattern. And let's see, I want that growing there, and then we will freeze some of that, and then we will gather these up. We can gather them up a little bit faster than usual, but there's also that danger, which luckily we didn't suffer too badly for it, but that was oh my goodness, that was a mistake. Let's see if we can. There we go. Nice little cliff jump. And now we have, let's see, a red one. Don't really want that. Another pink one, and then another red one. A little bit frustrating. But I think what we're going to do is dig these up. And then plant that. And dig it up. And then we're going to set off an explodey one, basically when the darkness is already to us. And we don't actually need to worry that much about economy, but I do want to wait for a second one to grow in so that we can farm them both at once. And now we're just going to, there we go. Now we don't have a huge amount of time to continue off to the right here. Just going to have to hurry. But again, we don't really have to worry about economy all that much. Because of the enormous stockpile that we have. So that was actually the right place to dig there, even though I didn't think about it anywhere near as long as I should have. That gray air is not going to do us a great deal of good. Let's see, that'll go there. No. That won't work. But that's fine, we can just dig this up. And not worry too much about economy. Because we still have 53 seeds. And the dig pattern is just, it's messing up all of my strategies. I'm realizing how much of my strategy is so dependent on being able to dig really surgically. And we're not going to have very much time to let these grow in. Once again, kind of going to be on the run. But we'll be able to dig them up very quickly, which is nice. And then we'll just be planting this red one and carrying on. So yeah, let's dig that up. And we don't want to dig that up. There's no safe way of doing it. So we're just going to stay on the run. And that was not the most useful way for that to grow in. We don't really have a great way of connecting up with either of those keys. This should get us relatively close, though, to this one up here. Oops, that was just a misinput. But I think we may be able to make something happen here. If we go like that and then plant that there. And then, let's see, we want that. And then put that there. And that wasn't especially useful, but now we can put this one right here and dig these up. And that should connect. There we go, that connected. So now we need to be a little bit quick planting this red one. We don't have a great place to plant it. And I'm actually a little bit unsure enough that I'm going to skip it. I don't see a good place to put it that's going to really support us. That ice came along at a nice moment. Let's see, we should be able to get one pink one and no more. And that ice is going to be very useful for giving us a place to stand as the corruption spreads. So we have one key that we have hooked up with. We are going to need a lot more than that if we are going to survive for any amount of time. I'm actually going to use this red one. It's really not ideal, but progress is what we need most of all. And let's see, that's going to give us... Oh, I did that wrong, but that's fine. Oh, I did that very wrong, and that's not fine. We're going to miss out on this key. That's a shame. So there's a door up there, and I'm wondering, can we connect up to that door and a couple of keys? And I think if this green grows in a really, really useful way, we can do that. And I did not realize there was a pink before it. That's fine. We'll deal with it. Let's see where that goes. That was not very useful. Not very useful at all. Let's see what we can make with this. Alright, that's pretty close. We can connect up with one more key, but now we need a third key before we can go through that door. And we're not getting the things that we need to do that. We can hope that that will connect up, but we're not getting the really ideal stuff. Let's see, that will not crush our key. So we have 3 keys. Oh no! Oops. I did not jump high enough. That was a serious mistake. And we're going to be able to gather up some hearts. Oops. Let's see, this is worth a bubble. There we go. That bubble got us 3 hearts that we would not have gotten otherwise. This is worth a bubble if we have to bubble out of it, though I don't think we do. We just have to do a cubbyhole jump there. And we can get out of here with a decent number of seeds. And so we're equipped to try again. I might do a little bit more farming before we do that off camera. But this seems like a totally feasible level. I just have to be a little bit more on top of my game. And so we are going to be giving it another shot next time around. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.